This platform offers a 15% maximum drawdown in one step challenge, that also fixed and static type of drawdown. Is it the best one step challenge in the entire industry? We will find out in this video. Hello and welcome traders. Recently I made a Global Forex Fund review video. They are relatively new platform, however they came up with a very easiest one step challenge ever in the industry with a massive maximum drawdown, which is becoming very popular among the traders. In this video, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bring up with the industry leading platforms like Fiverr, Funding Pips, and I'll just make the side by side comparison so that we can find out which one is providing with the easiest one step challenge program. Make sure to subscribe to the channel before moving ahead. Now if you look at this platform, it's relatively new, obviously, with the five compared to other platforms. However, if you see with the plus point of the platforms which are new, they want to build a good track record. These new platforms, they want to build a good track record in the beginning, and they will pay out with the traders consistently, their traders consistently, and they will try to deliver what they are promising. Not sure about the long run, but in the beginning most of the new platform does this. So anyways, let's go to the comparison and find out like which one is providing with the easiest challenge. So in order to make the comparison, I have considered various factors and I have kept different platforms side by side. Now first thing, let's look at the origin of the platforms. Global Forex Fund is from London, UK. The5 is from Israel, and Funding Pips is from Dubai. Now the profit target, let's look at the profit target. That is like, it's one step challenge, so only one target will be there. In case of Global Forex Fund, it is 8%, and in case of Fiverr, it is 10% of the count, and it is 10% in case of Funding Pips out here. So out here, if you see, Global Forex Fund have the lowest profit target. Now it doesn't only matter, like we will look at the maximum drawdown as well out here. Now daily drawdown type, if you see, Global Forex Fund provides you with a 5% daily drawdown, that is of balance base. They are calculated based on balance, and Fiverr is also 3%. It is as well calculated on balance. Out here, Funding Pips, they provide with a 4% balance based daily drawdown type. So out here as well, Global Forex Fund is providing with the like highest daily drawdown. So let's give the green signal out here. Now regarding the maximum drawdown, which I was talking in the beginning, now Global Forex Fund offers a 15% maximum drawdown, that also fixed and static type of drawdown. This changes everything out here. Like if you see, like I'll show you in the risk to reward expectation. Now Fiverr is providing you with a 6% maximum drawdown, and Funding Pip is providing you with a 6% maximum drawdown. This is as well, like all of them provides a fixed type of drawdown in case of maximum drawdown. Now let's look at the risk to reward expectation. Obviously, like maximum drawdown, when it comes to maximum drawdown, Global Forex Fund is providing with the best maximum drawdown. Like let me just green signal out here. Now let's look at the risk to reward expectation. It is not a rule or something, it's just a mathematical ratio that we take out in order to find out which platform is offering the easier challenge compared to like profit target and the drawdown ratio. That is, now the out here, if you see the Global Forex Fund, they are offering with a 15% maximum drawdown and 8% is the profit target. The ratio comes around 1:0.53. Now Fiverr, in case of Fiverr, it comes around 1:1.66. In case of Funding Pips, it comes around 1:1.66. Now in the industry standard is 1:1.5 or 1:1.66, and the lower the target, I mean like lower the ratio, easier the challenge will be. The higher the ratio, tougher the challenge will be. Now out here, obviously, like it's very clear that like in compared with the profit to drawdown ratio, Global Forex Fund will be the easiest challenge among these three platforms out here. Now let's look at the next factor, that is minimum trading days. In Global Forex Fund, it is 1 day. In Fiverr, it is 0 days. In Funding Pips, it is 3 days. In Fiverr, this is the 0 days. That's why let me give a green signal out here. And the leverage, let's look at the leverage. That is, Global Forex Fund is offering 1:100. Fiverr 1:30. Funding Pips 1:50. Now out here as well, Global Forex Fund is offering the best leverage. And broker, if you see, 8 cap is used by Global Forex Fund. In Fiverr, they have their own in-house broker, and in Funding Pips, they have their own in-house broker. Now this is something like which I cannot make the comparison. Commission, they have Global Forex Fund have raw spread commission, row spread, and there will be obviously commission that is of $7 per round lot. That like I have already made a video on it, like showing my account how much commission they are taking. In case of 5 hours, they are taking the less commission, $4. However, there is a like a spread, certain kind of spread. That is a row spread, but like all the platforms that I'm showing out here, they have a good spread out here. Funding pips, they have like out here, like depending on the challenge that you are choosing, like they have the commission. Like for funding pips, they have in one step challenge, they have $2. That is the commission out here, $2 per lot. That is the commission out here in case of funding pips. Now trading platform, if we check, all of them provides MT5 trading platform, and in case of funding pips, they provide extra platforms like MT5, MatchTrader and cTrader as well. Now profit split, if we check out here, Global Forex Fund offers up to 90% profit split, and the 5 hours out here, this 5 hours is something different out here when it comes to profit split, because they are going to give you a profit share from the evolution stage as well. From the evolution stage, if you since the profit target is 10%, you will receive the 50% of that 10% from the evolution stage as well as your profit share. So from the evolution stage only you start earning out here in case of 5 hours. So that's the plus point out here. So I'll just give a green signal out here in the 5 hours. In case of funding pips, you will only receive obviously like after the fund stage only. The profit split can be up to 100%, like depending on the scalability of the account. So that's the profit split. Regarding profit split, 5 hours is the winner out here. Now next is fees. Refundable fees, that is refunded, or like when they are going to refund the fees. In case of Global Forex Fund, they are going to refund your fees with your first payout that you are receiving after the funded stage. In case of 5 hours, they are going to refund, not going to refund actually, that's non-refundable in case of 5 hours. In case of funding pips, they are going to give you a refund in fourth payout after you get in the funded stage. Now Global Forex Fund is clearly a winner out here in case of this, because they are going to give your refund as soon as you receive the funded stage and make your first payout. Now regarding the consistency rule out here, in case of consistency rule, Global Forex Fund have something called 25% consistency score rule. That is like in any given single trade, you must not have met more than 25% of the total profit that you are generating in the account. So that means like in any single trade, you cannot make 25%, cannot make more than 25% of the 8%. So that is the thing in the challenge stage. So this is something like which is the negative point, like compared to this two platform. So in case of 5 hours, there is no consistency rule. In case of funding pips as well, there is no consistency rule. So out here, obviously, you can go with the regarding if you don't like consistency rule, you can go with the 5 hours or funding pips out here. Now regarding the news trading, Global Forex Fund is allowed. They are allowing the news trading. 5 hours as well, they are allowing. And in case of funding pips, they don't allow the news trading out here. So in case of that, like I would recommend you to go with the Global Forex Fund or maybe the 5%ers in case if you like to trade on the news. Regarding the IP address rule, Global Forex Fund and 5 hours, they don't have any IP address rule. You can use multiple device, whereas in funding pips, they have an IP address rule out here. Now last but not the least, that is like pricing. Like if you compare the price, like for the 50k, I'll just, in case if you are getting the 50k one step challenge in Global Forex Fund, you will require to pay $499.99. They have the cheaper option as well, like there is one more variation of one step challenge in which the account is cheaper. However, this is the 15% maximum drawdown one, so that is like $499.99. that is, just understand, $500 you will need to pay. In case if you would like to use the discount coupon and all, we have the discount coupon for all these platforms that I'm showing out here, which you can find out in the description. For the 5 hours, you have to pay $850 for 40k account. They don't have a 50k account. You can only get a 40k account. That is the maximum account size, and $850 you can get out here for the 5 hours. You will need to pay $850 for 40k. That is kind of like very, very expensive. That's what I feel. And in case of funding pips out here, you will only need to pay $299. Now in terms of pricing, I already told you guys that this funding pips, they become popular because of this pricing. Their pricing only, like everybody likes cheap, of course, and they are delivering what they are promising as well. Like they are giving the payout consistently. So maybe like that's the reason they are becoming very popular among the traders. So anyways, let's give green signal to funding pips in terms of pricing out here. So I think like that's all with the comparison. Like you can check with the like side by side comparison and like just depending on your own trading style and on your own comfortability, you can go ahead and apply with the funding program any of this prop firm. All right, trader, thank you for joining in. Thank you very much.